Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arbiana Capri. If you're new here, hi, and if you've been here before, hey girl. So I got a new palette. This is the Morphe Gold Seeker palette, and she is cute. I've been wanting this palette for a hot minute now, so I got my hands on it. So we're gonna be doing like a golden hour eyeshadow look using this palette. It is I feel like, yeah, there we go. She's super cute. This palette is super pigmented, so we're gonna be using this one today because I'm so excited, and it's so pigmented and so shiny and shimmery and glittery, and I love that. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the palette I'm going to be using. This is the Morphe Gold Seeker. I got it last night as a gift, and yeah, I've been eyeballing this palette for a minute. They also have a silver one that I want, so I'm gonna have to go cop that one as well. This one's so pretty, and this is the packaging. Shut up, like this is the back. There's nothing on the back, but okay, Morphe. And then what's this? It comes with, I guess, instructions for the metallics and foil. Oh, shut up. That one in the middle, yeah, we're using her today. That's so pretty. Let's see what this says. Apply dry, and then if you want to apply it wet, and that's it. If you apply it wet, it has a liquid effect, and then if you apply it dry, it has overall creamy effect. I think I'm gonna do dry because I feel like wet and eyeshadow just sounds crazy to me, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, so last week, to catch up, your girl was so sick. I don't know what the hell I had. I don't know like what was going on, but it was not pretty. Like I was definitely going through it, and it took me a minute to even start feeling better. I feel like I had a lingering cough that just would not go away, so like it was just disgusting, and I was like, there's no way I can film or like pose. And I was like, I don't want to miss a week. Like I haven't missed a week since I started like being consistent, but I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it through. Is that a pimple? I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it through a YouTube video without coughing up a lung. So, and this is the Water Powder Serum by Danessa Myricks. I'm in love. Like my whole routine using her products has changed the game for me. It's so good. It is so good. And I did post a video using it for the first time, but I've been using it every time I do my makeup. That and the blurring balm. So freaking good. And then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Laminating Gel. I did recently wax my eyebrows, I think last Monday. So they're okay, I guess. And I'm gonna feather these up. I love this product. I've had it for a minute, and this thing like lasts forever. I do feel like when I do my brows though, that they just like wash out. Like I know I've said that I have tattooed eyebrows, and I just feel like they just washes them out after I do like my whole face. And I've been thinking about getting them touched up, as far as, because I have the powder ombre. Ooh, that came out good. I have the powder ombre brows, and I'm thinking about getting them touched up again, but man, that paint is something else. Speaking of tattoos, I just got one done literally like 30 minutes ago, and this is it. I don't know if you guys can see because of the lights, but it's just my 222 numbers, which are my favorite angel numbers, and there's like a clear thing on it. I think that's why it's so shiny. Yeah, I love 222. 222 here. It's like my favorite angel number, the one that like I just feel most connected to or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia brow gel. This is in dark brown. I feel like this helps bring my brows back from the dead, but it doesn't mess up the swoopage of the lamination. So for to line my brows, I'm gonna go in with the what's this? Born This Way concealer. I'm using all the same products I've always used because I think I just found my group pretty much. Found my ones, and then I did switch. I'm using like a round shaped brush to go underneath because I just feel like it helps better get the curve instead of using the straight one. I was using a straight flathead and I just feel like it wasn't getting the curve like I needed it to. So this just works better. And I'm also going to use this concealer to as my primer for the shadow. Because also I don't have any eyeshadow primer either, which I feel like will make the shades pop better, but I don't also, like, I really don't do eyeshadow that much. Like, I really just throw on bronzer on my lid and call it a day. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dot this a little bit. I also got my lashes done yesterday, and I've come to the realization that I just don't like the denser looks anymore. So I texted my girl and I was like, hey, like, love lashes, but this, I was like, maybe I'm just gonna change the curl. I think I'm gonna try just like a lax curl instead because I don't like, I don't know, like I just feel like they're too dark. But I don't want to do a wispy set because as they shed, obviously, wispy sets aren't like, this is gonna turn to a wispy set later, and then I know that if I do wispy, it's gonna look like classic. Like, it's always gonna go a step down than what I have, and I don't know, I really just want a mega volume, but like this is driving me nuts. Like, I like it when it's like more see-through, but like there's nothing I can do about it but like try and space it out. But I feel like if I go to like a more lax curl, it'll be okay. And I just blended it in with this brush. And I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty setting powder a little bit, and I'm just gonna dust this on my lid to kind of keep everything from moving. I'm so excited to use this palette because it's, again, so pretty. So let's see. I do want to swatch them, but I don't want to touch them. I'm so bad. Okay, so to get started, I'm gonna go in with this Sense and Sensibility, the shade up here at the top. And you guys know me, I'm going to use the same brush for the whole set, probably. I know. There's bronzer on it, so let me swirl some of this out. I'm so bad at remembering to clean my brushes. I don't remember to clean my brushes until it's time to clean my brushes. So going with this, I'm gonna go on my brow bone and blend this in. I feel like this is gonna give me definitely a warm golden tone. It's like a golden hour. Pretty. Alright, I feel like that's good. I'm gonna go in with Fancy That down here at the bottom. This is honestly gonna be a quick. I used to use like 10 shades whenever I used to do my eyeshadow, and I'm like, I don't need all those colors. So I'm just gonna go right underneath that, kind of into my crease, but not all the way into the inner corner. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is Dark Money, And I'm just gonna take that and like on my lid, but the outer corner, and blend it up into that lash color just to deepen out. This is definitely gonna be like a nighttime look, but it's fine. All right, and then going in with a flathead brush, I am going to use this white shade to kind of set as a base for the shimmer. I'm just gonna like carve out a little bit my lid and blend it in with that darker shade. These are super pigmented. I remember at one point I wanted to own every Morphe palette that there was. Like I was like, I'm gonna buy them all. And this is when they still, like, the only store they had was their, was it Buckhead? Bankhead? Like they only, like LA, they had their LA store. And I remember we went one time and it was so small. It was in the middle of our neighborhood and we were like, where is it? And it was like literally next to them was like someone's house. I'm like, how does it feel to be God's favorite and that's where you live? Wait, I feel like I want to swatch it first because I really want to use a gold one and maybe like one of these champagne-y ones in the inner corner, but let's just, oh, it's like, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. It's like a yellow, where's it at? Oh, there it is. It's like a yellow gold. It's pretty, but I just feel like it's not enough. Maybe I should do it wet. I don't want to do it wet. All right, we're just gonna go with that same brush. I just wiped it off and I'm just gonna press it into my lid. Oh no, I'm gonna drag so I can get the pigment on there. That's pretty. Move my lashes down so you guys can kind of see the color. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, lost in the lash. And honestly, that's pretty much it for the eyes. I feel like I should deepen up that outer corner a little bit. Just give my lashes another brush. See, and I feel like this would look cuter. This makeup look will look so much cuter with the lighter lash. Oh, that's okay. I am gonna do my inner corner with a shimmer from this palette as well. But I'm gonna do that after we do the most of my makeup. All right, so since we're already primed, I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, and this is 8.5. Now, like I said, when I tried it the first time, this shade is not my shade. It's super dark, but for some reason, it works. Obviously it works. But I just kind of go in with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I just blend it into my skin. The primer is already set. And I don't go high underneath my eyes because I'm already gonna be putting on this plus foundation. And honestly, wearing all this, because I have this blurring balm plus foundation plus concealer and all that stuff, it's not heavy. Like, really, honest to God, it's not heavy. Which I'm grateful for because this is like a lot of product and I don't feel like I've experienced like more breakouts. Like this one and this one are like new within like the last 2 days, but I've been wearing this ever since I got the blurring balm, which is like a month or two ago. And honestly, it's become my fave. Now in the summer, I don't get that dark in the summer. Actually, this might be closer to my shade in the summer, but it's not that bad. But anyway, let me update you guys because it's been a minute. I also released my CEO Baddie Playbook, which is a mindset book. It's ebook, or I have it in person for entrepreneurs, women, men, anybody who wants to just get their mindset right. Honestly, it is like marketed to business owners just because I felt like mindset in the entrepreneur world, and especially beauty providers, it's not talked about. And honestly, like, we double as therapists and we double as, you know, just like an extra set of ears. Like, you know, it's just a lot. Owning a business is a lot. And I feel like no matter how many courses I've taken, none of them have talked about mindset. So I'm like, let me help the girls. And it's like everything that I've done in my life with my mindset, and like obviously I can't talk about nothing I don't know about. So it's all the things that I've done, or like things that I've learned along the way in one book, with shadow work and exercises and all this stuff, and bite-sized exercises, so you're not like overwhelmed and like, girl, fuck you, I'm not doing this. So it is pretty digestible because it's a lot of change and all that stuff. So it is on my website at capriartistryaz.com. Make sure you grab one. I'm with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place, and this is Maple 5N 1.5. Still love this, and I feel like because of this shade is so much darker underneath that I can always use this one, because I think this one not necessarily matches my winter color. Not that I change colors so much, but there is a slight difference. And then I go in with like a flathead brush. Yes, it's dirty, don't come for me. And I just pat this in on top. And again, staying away from underneath, like directly underneath my eyes, because again, I don't need all that product. And I feel like that's what sometimes will make it look cakey, if I have too much product. And plus, the skin underneath your eyes is so much thinner, so I don't need all that extra weight. Also, I'm loving the tape-ins. I have like this beach wave also. So I posted a video on my TikTok doing this beach wave. Look at that. Literally using my Marcel iron and burnt the hell out of myself. And this was a week ago, literally directly a week ago, and it looks disgusting. It filled up with like whatever liquid that comes when you burn yourself. It filled up with that, and then it popped on its own. But I've just been leaving it alone because I'm not trying to mess with it or whatever. It is what it is. For my concealer, it's going to be the same one in Honey, the Too Faced. Still my favorite. I feel like I said I found my products. This is a super matte. Like, if you're oily, this is perfect, because I can have this makeup on for hours and nothing moves. Like, even taking it off at night, I'm like, this shit does not want to come off. I need you to come on. Like, it's late. I'm gonna go to bed. And while we let this dry down, I'm gonna go in with, I swear I took it out. What is it called? Oh. I'm gonna go in with the Juvias Place Cocoa bronzer. I'm gonna use my Morphe Y4 brush and kind of concentrating on the temples before I bring it down. I don't know if I want to do, like, usually I feel like I do a heavy bronze because I feel like it gets lost a little bit once I blend out my concealer, but I kind of want to keep it pretty and neutral today. Soft like that. I feel like sometimes I get carried away and it's just too much. It'd be too much. And I'm already gonna go over it with like powder bronzer too. So one thing I have not been using is cream blush, and I have no idea why. I just haven't been reaching for it. So I'm not gonna try it today, probably another day, but yeah, that's one thing I feel like I have changed, is using cream blush. I have not been doing it. And now using my, oh, my nose. Contour my nose. And I'm just gonna use an angled, tiny angled brush, and I just drag it down and around. There we go. I feel like this doesn't make much of a difference, but a little one. And then since one's pointed, I just drag this up through the little canal I just created. And then go into my forehead. Like, what else has been new? I know it's only been like a week, but then this is like 2 weeks, you know, since I last posted a video. I got some interesting things coming out soon as far as a business. Clients have been great and doing like new sets. Like, I'm definitely branching out into different curls, different like different textures, which I'm really excited about because I have been a mega girl at heart since I started lashing. Like, I love mega volume, but I love doing wispy sets as well. So I'm grateful to be given the freedom to do, because like my girls like do whatever, I don't care. So make sure you're following me on Instagram too to see those. It's at Capri Artistry on Instagram. And for my setting powder, I'm still using the Huda Beauty. I do have a full-size one of this, but I wonder if I can, you can't open this. So, because I was like, I'm not gonna combine them together, but I can't. I'd have to like shake all the powder out into it, and I'm not doing all that. Going in with my powder puff. I think this is why my makeup, besides the blurring balm, this is why my makeup literally doesn't move. This banana bread, like, Huda knew what she was doing when she made this. I did, what was the color? I think it was Blondie I tried because the banana bread was out. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I did not do it for me. I took it back as soon as I could. And I bought it like during a time where they were having like some member like Sephora discount or whatever. And when I went to exchange it, I was like, oh, I just need to change the color. Thank God the lady was nice, but they were gonna charge me like full price. Like, it wasn't gonna override. And I was like, oh, I used it once. Like, I'm literally coming right back like a day after to return it. And she was like, oh no, don't worry about it. Like, she was cool. She like overrode it, like overrid, changed the price for me. So I didn't have to pay the difference, which I was like, oh, cool, cause, or what? And underneath. Okay. I feel like I should be going somewhere now. Like right now, as I'm filming this, it's only 12 o'clock and I just have to go to work. And that's it. Oh, this tattoo low-key hurt a little bit. My last tattoo I think I got was, so this tattoo that I just got today was a, not a cover-up, but like fixing. Because she does fine line tattoos. And the last one I got was a fine line tattoo too, but like a couple days later it like peeled completely off. Like, you couldn't see it, like it was gone. And it peeled all the way off, and it was a little bit smaller than I wanted. So like, this is like the perfect size. Let me see if I can show you guys again. Like, this is like the perfect size, and it's like a finger, but it yeah, the other one was like this small. And I was like, no, I wanted a little bit bigger. And then I was like, oh, can you add the flowers and stuff? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, bet. So I got what I wanted, which I think it's so cute. No, and it's like, you can't even see it, but I have one on my hip that you can't see either. But maybe my tattoos aren't for everyone. And I think I have this one that's on my chest, and then I have just like a rose on my hip because I was like, well, why not? But I got this one on my chest and this one on my hip after a breakup, and I was like, I'm not dyeing my hair red, so I'm gonna go get some tattoos. And honestly, this one on my chest, I love it so much. I feel so, I can cover it up when I want to, but when I want it to be seen, like right here, you can't see it unless like it's down that way. But when I want it to be seen, it's all sexy and whatnot. So actually I want to use a new, I also got this Buxom blush I want to try. It's a similar shade as the one that I have, but I've never, oh, it's pinky. And the one that I actually use is that one in the middle, obviously hitting pan, but they're not that much far off, right? I think this one's like a little bit more coral. This one's a little bit more hot pink. Let's give it a try. I'll be light with this. Oh. Oh, no, it's cute. A little more pink than I'm used to, but oh. Oh. Ooh, she's a little pink. I don't know, I like that. I was blending back in. She's a little rosy, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. And then for my underneath, I am going to I initially wasn't going to do this, but since this came out pretty much like a nighttime look, I am going to do my waterline before I smoke out the rest. I love when girls do that like angled like cat eye. What is it? I don't know what it's called. I love it so much. I just don't think I have the eye shape for it. Oh, it tickles. And then going back in with this palette, I think I'm gonna do Fancy That underneath. I use the same flat eyeshadow brush to do that because I can't find another brush. I add the bottom mascara. For my mascara, I'm using the Essence Lash Princess. And my bottom lashes are non-existent. I wonder if I should just start getting bottom lashes. And what I also do, so like say like the mascara touches like my skin underneath, I kind of just leave it to kind of like give it the illusion that there's more hair there. I think I learned that a long time ago. I think it was someone doing Kylie Jenner's makeup. And I think that's what they said they do for hers, just to give the illusion that there's more there than what there is. So that's why I did that. And for the inner corner, I don't know, maybe it's called Pretty Penny. That one, or maybe this one. I'm not sure which one. Maybe like a whiter one. So maybe Guilty Pleasure. I might do this one right here on the inner of my eye. And then just this tiny little brush I'm gonna use. See how it picks up. And blending it up. Oh, that's pretty. This is definitely a nighttime look, girl. You know what I think I want to do so it's not such a harsh transition is I'm going to take some of this shade and pat it into the inner corner right here. Just to like soften that from like one color to the next, you know? That's cute. Cute, cute, cute. I love this palette. And honestly, it's pretty pigmented, so. And then for my setting spray, I'm still using the Juvias Place Ready Set Sealed. I love it. It's so funny, anytime I see someone putting on setting spray and they like still talk through it, I'm like, are you not eating it? Like, you're definitely swallowing the setting spray. But I don't know, I just can't. And then I'm gonna go press it all in with the powder puff. I love that like, I feel like the setting spray really just melt everything together, for sure. And then I was gonna put on the Diamond Dust by Rihanna, but I feel like I'm shimmery enough. I feel like I don't need all that. And for my lip combo, I'm gonna do the LA Girl Brown Liner. And then also I'm gonna go in with the Juvias Place Gloss, and this is in Butterscotch in the center. And then on top, I'm gonna go in with the Fussy Heat Gloss Balm. I need more of this because this is honestly my favorite color. And this is the Heat one, so it's lip plumping. Yeah, she eats. I love that palette. I'm so happy I have it. All right guys, so that is it for the final look. I am in love with this palette. I've been wanting it forever, which I already said, so I'm grateful that I got it because it's super pigmented. And can we get like a close-up? Oh, my big old lashes. Let me move this down so you can see. Oh yeah, so cute. So cute. And yeah, all right, so thank you for being here today. I'll be seeing you guys in next week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Love you, bye.